right, most mamas have cups of coffee. I have cups of water. I just need to be hydrated. Although if I get hydrated, I start to cry, so, you know. I'm gonna have to film this a couple of times, I think.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are talking about a season of gratitude, and I am collabing today with a bunch of other moms here on YouTube, and we are talking about things we are grateful for in an effort to make your holiday week more special. So after you've watched this video, make sure to check out the playlist down below for other moms out here who are talking about things that they are grateful for, in particular for this holiday season. So when I was planning out my videos for this week, I saw Thanksgiving week and I was like, I have a new channel, right? So I've only been doing this for a couple of months now, and I've never filmed during a holiday season. I thought I could maybe do a day in the life and show something we were grateful for, do something in season with turkeys or something, but I felt like that could possibly overwhelm or possibly steal away people's happiness. So I wanted to focus instead on things that I am grateful for, and I wanted that to put good vibes out onto the internet, because the internet needs all the good vibes it can get. And I invited other moms to do it with me in an effort that we can turn our hearts to other things outside of social media, outside of advertisements and things that we need to buy. And after I invited a bunch of people to do this with me, I was like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of pressure. What am I gonna say? And I really started overthinking it about things that I'm grateful for and thinking I had to come up with something that was original. And while I was planning on what I wanted to say, I was thinking about the past 2 years that we have had as a society, as a cultural group, as the world. We have experienced some pretty big upsets, haven't we? And I find it interesting that it really has touched every facet of every corner of this earth. Looking back on these past 2 years filled with anxiety, depression, anger, sadness, it would be very easy to condemn and judge and misunderstand people as a whole. If we were to look down on humanity now, would we be like, oh yeah, they're doing great? Would we think that? And I think it would be really easy to just say that they're just to write us off, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? But I don't think that's true. I think that people are good. I do, and I've always felt that. Deep inside our souls, we are good. And for proof of that, because you can't just say something and then just walk away, right? For proof of that, I would say, look to these holidays when we start talking about being grateful. What do we express thanks for? And typically it will be an answer of, I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my community. And I think there's a reason for that, because we know and we understand deep, deep inside ourselves that physical things ultimately are physical and they will end in dust. But the relationships that you form here on earth with each other, those matter and those last. And ultimately that is what we are the most grateful for. And despite how complicated and messy family can sometimes be, despite past history and injuries, or good times and bad times, those are the things that we are the most grateful for. And I think that means something. That shows that we want to be with each other, that we want to love and serve one another, that we are ultimately grateful for those people around us. And I think that in and of itself means we shouldn't give up on ourselves quite yet. We should give ourselves time. That humanity in and of itself, that in each of us, there's something good and wholesome, wanting to reach out and connect with people, and then finding great gratitude and satisfaction in those relationships. When I was doing this collab, I was thinking I'd really like to do something original or something that would, I didn't want to be cliche, right? Because I am grateful for my family. But what does that matter to you? You're grateful for your family, right? And I'm grateful that you are grateful for your family. This is all great. This is great gratefulness. We love it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's something powerful in that. I know I am blessed with a wonderful family, and I am blessed with many children here and on the other side, and I'm grateful for them. I'm grateful for my husband and for my parents and siblings. I'm grateful for my grandmas and grandpas and nieces and aunts and uncles and nephews. I'm grateful for cousins and for friends and neighbors and church family and people who are close and people who are far away. I'm grateful for them. I'm grateful for their lives who have touched mine, which also includes you. I'm grateful for you. And I would be amiss if I didn't mention a Heavenly Father who knew and loved me and cared about me enough to put these people in my life. God sees the goodness in us and recognizes it and continues to bless us with relationships like these, believer and non-believer. It's a universal experience to being human in having relationships that love and bind you to each other. And I think that is a sign of God's love for his children, believer and non-believer, and it is a sign of humanity's goodness, of people's innate goodness to love and serve one another. So I guess my Thanksgiving message and season of gratitude would be when you gather around the Thanksgiving table this week and you've got good food, because that's what you do on Thanksgiving Day. You have good food and it starts going around the table. Well, what are you grateful for? Don't be embarrassed to state the cliche and say that I am grateful for you all, that I'm grateful for our relationships. Ultimately, that gratitude for those relationships make you a powerful and beautiful human being. And that is something worth celebrating. And that is why I'm grateful for Thanksgiving. I'm grateful that we can turn our hearts to those around us and say, I am grateful for you. I see you, and you matter to me, and I care about you. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you get a chance to spend a time with loved ones and have good food this Thursday. If you are new here, drop a comment down below telling me what you are grateful for, because I would love to read it. That would be just the best thing ever for a Thanksgiving day. And if you get a chance, look at the playlist down below to see what other moms have expressed gratitude for. It's well worth it. Take care, everybody. Bye.